from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
A violent night in Henrico as shootings leave several people dead and storms knock out power to thousands. We'll tell you about those stories and more in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Wednesday, January 10th, 2024. It's brought to you today by Brick Road Coffee.
And now for the news.
Well, powerful storms last night left thousands of Henrico residents without power and prompted Henrico schools to open on a 2-hour delay this morning. Just more than 1,700 Dominion Energy customers were still without power as of 7:30, many of them in the Tuckahoe district. Henrico Police are investigating after 2 shootings left several people dead in the county last night. One happened just after 7 o'clock in the 200 block of Engleside Drive in the St. Paul's apartment complex near Richmond Raceway. 2 victims were found with gunshot wounds. They were taken to a local hospital and later pronounced dead. Anyone with information should call Henrico Police at 804-501-5000 or Metro Richmond Crime Stoppers at 804-780-1000 or at p3tips.com. About 2 hours later last night, police arrested 2 other suspects who were believed to be involved in a shooting. They arrived at Hanover Road and Hart Street shortly before 9 after reports of a shooting. They found a car that had crashed there and said it was related to that shooting. They then took the 2 suspects into custody. If you have any information about this incident, you should also call police or Crime Stoppers. At last night's Board of Supervisors meeting, the board elected Verina District Supervisor Tyrone Nelson to serve as its chairman and Brooklyn Supervisor Dan Schmidt to serve as vice chair. Nelson is beginning his 13th year on the board while Schmidt is starting his 6th. Nelson said, quote, 2024 represents a great moment in history and opportunity for our county, end quote. Henrico officials are accepting applications to the My Henrico Academy program now through March 1st. The program's open to citizens who reflect the county's cultural diversity. It's designed to help strengthen connections between the county and multicultural communities while also encouraging participation in the civic process. The free program will accept as many as 20 immigrant and descendant candidates to meet with county officials, tour facilities, and help expand their understanding of local resources and how the county and residents can work together to build a strong community. The program is expected to begin in the spring. It'll include 7 sessions held from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. on selected Thursdays throughout the county. You can learn more by emailing van091@henrico.us or calling 804-501-5844. FBI officials and SWAT agents arrested a 33-year-old Richmond man in Newark, New Jersey earlier this week. He's now awaiting extradition on Henrico, where he's facing second-degree murder and other charges in connection with the January 1st shooting death of a 34-year-old Henrico woman and the shooting of another woman. Rajan Heath was taken into custody January 8th by FBI Newark's Violent Crimes Task Force and SWAT agents. Henrico Police had considered him a suspect in the shooting death of 34-year-old Shantae Jones, who was found dead inside an apartment in the Overlook at Brook Run apartment complex just off Brook Road in Lakeside, and the shooting of another woman at the same apartment. And members of the 1959-1960 Highland Springs High School Boys State Championship basketball team were honored during halftime of the school's January 6th boys game against Matoaka. The event recognized the 64th anniversary of the team's title and its perfect 24-0 record that season, still the only undefeated season in the program's storied history. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Brick Road Coffee, your local European-style coffee shop and cafe in Henrico's West End, which combines the finest in fresh roasted coffee and espresso with fresh baked goods, handmade breakfast sandwiches, and filling lunch offerings. Brick Road Coffee can accommodate your large group meetings or just one or two for a relaxing coffee and conversation with a welcoming patio. Catering is also available. Stop by today at 8055 Schrader Road near Parham Road to try the new smoked salmon bagel and special fall drinks, or visit brickroadcoffee.com.